Hey guys, I am so excited about today's video because I am here bringing you the first look at the new Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I was lucky enough to get my hands on a press sample of this because this baby hasn't even hit the market yet. It goes live on Sephora.com on July the 2nd and then it will be for sale in Sephora stores on July the 16th. I also wanted to be able to show you guys swatches on someone with my skin tone. I consider myself medium tan to medium deep. I'm like an NC40 in MAC foundations, which I haven't used forever, but I thought it could be helpful because I feel like most people who are going to be swatching this aren't my skin tone, and I know I would love to see it and see some comparison swatches as well. So first things first, let me just show you the product. It is absolutely stunning, and first of all, congratulations to Jaclyn Hill. I don't know her personally, but just as another YouTuber, I think it's so cool that a luxury brand collaborated with someone here on YouTube, and I would always support, so I think it's like a huge thumbs up. It's crazy. So this is Champagne Pop in all of its glory. I think it is so absolutely beautiful. Like when I first saw it on Snapchat, not even in person, I was like, oh my god, I need it, I need it. Basically, when you look at it, it is a very warm toned highlighter. It is a soft white gold, but it does have definite peachy golden undertones to it, as you can probably see when I'm holding it right here. So when you swatch it, it doesn't come off as peachy. You can see it is definitely a white gold shade, but there are those remnants of peach in there which make it really warm, and I think this is a must-have for anyone like with my skin tone or tanned golden skin tone. I just think this is such a phenomenal highlighter. I'm wearing it on my cheekbones today. Actually, I took a bath in it all over my face, and I love that because of those yellow golden undertones mixed with the white gold, it really kind of gives you that wet look on your cheekbone, which I really like. It's an intense, bright, bold, popping highlight. You can layer it so you don't have to do it as intense as I did, but I love like a bam on your cheekbone, like looking like, yes, like the angels are kissing my cheekbone. So I personally love this highlighter, and I think it is so flattering on my skin tone. Of course, formula wise, this is a Becca highlighter, so the formula is so on point. I have yet to try a Becca product that I have been disappointed with. Their powders are so ridiculously creamy and soft. Like when you swirl your brush in them, they will kick up powder because they are that soft, but they just blend beautifully on the skin. You may feel like they're powdery, but once they blend, they become completely seamless and just melt into your skin. I'm actually wearing a Becca blush today as well, along with the highlighter. So I have seen swatches of this new Champagne Pop on fairer skin tones. I think more of the warm golden undertones will play on fairer skin tones. You may see it a little bit more, and I've seen it on deeper skin tones where it swatches a little more white gold, but on me you get the perfect mix of both tones because I think I'm like right that medium shade. But this is a color that I can see working on everyone because it isn't too light like something like the Becca Moonstone highlighter is, but it's also not too deep. It's just that perfect down the middle of the line shade that everyone can put on their cheekbones and be like, yes, girl. So everyone and their mother, of course, wanted me to compare it to Becca Opal. If I hold them like this, you should be able to tell that Champagne Pop, this one here, has significantly more of a peachy undertone. Again, Opal is, of course, another shade that looks great on absolutely everyone, but if you could only choose one, for me personally right now, I think Champagne Pop is a step above Opal for me because I just love the warmth of my cheekbone. I'm not sure that I would personally reach for Champagne Pop when doing a very cool smoky eyeshadow look because it is so warm, but I'm like wearing warm tones 99% of the time, which is why I prefer it. But the Opal may be slightly more versatile in that respect. I also brought with me a few other highlighters that you guys asked me to compare it to. I truly don't have anything that's a dead-on dupe in my collection. Some of you guys said compare it to the Balm Murray Luminizer. There is no comparison. While both beautiful, they are completely different. You have a vanilla shade, which is the Balm Murray Luminizer. It is significantly more vanilla, whereas Champagne Pop definitely is peachy. You can certainly tell both in the packaging and on the skin. I also thought that perhaps my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in beige would be similar. I mean, they look nothing alike, but when I put beige on my cheek, it does give me a really nice highlighter. You can see when paired next to Champagne Pop in the swatch that beige is super, super neutral. It's not warm toned, it's not cool toned. It is that perfect down the middle of the road neutral shade. Another popular highlighter I was asked about is the Laura Mercier Highlight Powder 01, the Beige Matte Radiance. Again, this has more of a vanilla undertone. It is more of a creamy vanilla, so it does have slight yellow undertones, but this is definitely more of a golden peach. Again, like I do not have any golden peachy toned highlighters, and I think that's why Champagne Pop is so unique and worth adding to the collection. So this here is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Copper Diamond. I was not going to include it because it's limited edition, but then I thought it might be similar, and if some of you guys have it and don't want to dupe, I might as well show it. So I threw it in here, but no talking head. It is basically a more yellow gold version of the Champagne Pop.
Champagne Pop is definitely more of a soft white gold, as you can see. However, the champagne strip in the shimmer brick is probably swatched right here on the right, and it's probably the most similar thing that I have in my collection to Champagne Pop.
And then finally, people wanted me to compare it to the Estee Lauder Heatwave, which was a limited edition compact. If anything, I do want to say that these two look the most similar out of everything in the pan, in my opinion. However, on the skin, they are very different. Not only is the texture different, but I find Heatwave is more of a yellow gold, and again, this one is more of that peachy, soft white gold. So I do have a ton more highlighters in my collection, but I only thought that those were the ones worth comparing and you guys asked me for. But as you can see, Champagne Pop is really unique, so kudos to Jaclyn and Becca for coming up with something that is truly not found in my collection. I am really, really impressed. I love all Becca products. I think Becca is a phenomenal brand that sometimes gets overlooked, and if they're going to get more mainstream focus because of this collaboration, I am all for that. But yeah, that's that. I just wanted to give you a quick first look and some swatches. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like I said, it is going to be launching July the 2nd online at Sephora.com. Honestly, I can see it selling out very quickly just because of the hype. So if you are even on the fence and thinking about it, I would get it and worry later. I'm probably going to get a backup because I just think it is so damn beautiful. I put it on and I was just like, damn girl. So I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. Let me know what you think below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.